Hey guys, it's me Fathima Hudha Betty, and today I'm going to talk about native and non-native usages. Now, when I say native and non-native usages, there are some usages that are more advanced than the normal ones that we usually tend to use. So you'll get to know more about this when I'm starting to explain each and every point that I have over here. But then still, let me tell you, it's always better to use these advanced ones because you sound like a native speaker, and it's like some of them are really confusing as well. Like you'll come across, I'll tell you exactly what are the differences when we are going to talk about this. So the first one is go to the library. So it's not like go to the library. When you want to say like you're going somewhere, then you can say I'm going to hit the library, or I'm going to hit the restaurant. So next time when you hear I'm going to hit the restaurant, or like I'm going to hit the library or something of that sort, you should not think that they're literally going to hit something, but rather they're going to the library, or they're going to the restaurant, or their home, or whatever that is. And then we have the second one, which is I haven't seen you in ages. So instead of saying I haven't seen you in ages, you can say long time no see. So I think long time no see is very commonly used nowadays. I remember, so the first time I came across long time no see, I was like, is this even right? Like this sounds like broken English to me, like long time no see. But then actually this is a popular usage that natives tend to use. So this is long time no see. So next time you hear long time no see, you should understand that they're saying that we haven't met in ages. So we have the third one, which is I'm listening to you. So instead of saying I'm listening to you, you can say I'm all ears. So say you are in a deep conversation with your friend or so, and then they're like asking you whether you're distracted or so, you can say, no, I'm all ears. So that means I'm listening to you. And then we have I don't understand it. So instead of saying I don't understand it, you can say I don't get it. So you're in a conversation, you don't understand something, then you can say, you know what, could you please pardon, like I don't get it. Okay. And then we have you have to decide. So instead of saying you have to decide, you can say make up your mind. So in case if someone is having a dilemma on what they need to choose or something, they're like, totally contemplating on their options or something, then you can say, you know what, take your time and make up your mind and then come and tell me. So that means decide on what you actually want. And then we have let's meet today. So instead of saying let's meet today, you can say let's catch up today. So let's catch up today, like you can call your friends and say, hey, long time no see, let's catch up today. It's been such a long time since we saw each other. So then let's catch up today is used instead of saying let's meet today. And then we have I made a serious mistake. So instead of saying I made a serious mistake, you can say I screwed up. Like I screwed up is more of a casual, common way of saying that I made a huge mistake. So you can say, you know what, I think I screwed up that speech. I think I screwed up that video. That's how you say that. And then we have I'm surprised to meet you. So instead of saying I'm surprised to meet you, the more fancier way is to say fancy meeting you here. So you can say, like, in case if there's an unsolicited guest or somebody that was unexpectedly coming to your house or so, or you meet them from somewhere else, like probably in a mall or something, you see a friend of yours, then you say, oh, fancy meeting you here. Okay, that's a fancy way of saying it. And then we have I agree with you. Instead of saying I agree with you, like say you are having a debate and then you agree with someone that is there, maybe in your own team, you can say I'm with you. Okay, so instead of saying I agree with you, you can say, oh yeah, I'm totally with you, like I'm with you. That means I agree with you. And then we have I couldn't sleep the whole night. So instead of saying I couldn't sleep the whole night, you can say I was tossing and turning the entire night, or I was tossing and turning the whole night. So you literally mean that I didn't get to sleep properly. I was, tossing and turning. That's the whole meaning. And then we have I slept very well. Now this one is a little funny. I'll tell you why. So instead of saying I slept very well, you say I slept like a baby. What I don't understand about this is that, from what I know about babies, like babies don't sleep really well. Like they wake up every 2 hours. But then in English, native users actually use this usage saying that, they slept like a baby in order to, when they intend to say that they actually slept well. And I don't get the whole irony situation that's going on here. But then they use this particular usage saying that I slept like a baby when they intend to say that they slept really well. And then we have the last one, which is I don't believe the story. So instead of saying I don't believe the story, you can say I don't buy the story. So next time someone says, I don't buy the story, it technically doesn't mean like they didn't buy a story or something. It means that they don't believe it. So say you're having a gossip session with your friend and all, and then they're like, talking about some random person and saying, oh, I think she went through a whole damn trauma and she told a lot of stories and all that, they're like talking about this, and this is something that you particularly don't believe. Then you can say, I don't buy the story, or I don't buy what she's talking about. So that's how you say you don't believe in that. So I hope you understood what I was trying to say, and in case if you come across these scenarios, try to use these fancy advanced usages instead of the basic ones, because who wants to be basic? And thank you for watching the video, and in case if you want to know more about the online course that we provide at English House, then please do go ahead and click on the link below. Thank you.
English House. English at your fingertips.